Hi everybody, welcome to Backyard Talks with Cherice. So glad to have you here. I'm excited to be out here on this really nice, lovely, cool day. We've had a little bit of rain, and I thought I'd start here with a little bit of the raspberry bush in the backyard that I didn't know was here until this moment. It's got some ripe berries and some not so ripe berries, and some berries that have been picked off the bush by birds or maybe dogs or humans. And it just reminds me a lot about life, how we're all in different stages, and you can find beauty in all of those. I have been thinking about a lot of things today having to do with school and teaching and students and all of that kind of thing. So it's nice to have a moment here with you today to talk about poetry. I thought, since nobody sent me a poem, which I'm hoping that some of you do, please send me your poems so that I can read them, that I would talk a little bit today about some things that have really stemmed some of my writing, and one of those is nature. I drive a lot from one end of the state to the other. It takes me 5.5, 6 hours, depending on how long I stop along the way with my dogs. And there's a place where I really love to stop called Slate Creek. And there's just a little place to sit and be by the water if I want. There's another little stop where I can sit by the trees. And one day I stopped at Slate Creek rest area, camping area there as well, and took the dogs out for a little walk. And then I heard a bird, a beautiful little bird. And I looked up and he was just singing and singing, and recognized that he was a scarlet-breasted finch. And a few days later, I wrote a poem because he really put me in a position where I wanted to write about him. And here's that poem. It's called Slate Creek Crooner. Snow in June, and a scarlet-breasted finch sings a new song. A bird-song flirt, a 5-branch tango for two and an observer, and a river breeze, and a trout eddy, and a carpet of wildflowers, and he sings, puff-breasted, and waits. That was a really wonderful day, and I enjoyed sitting there. The dogs and I sat and looked at the water. We saw some deer that day as well, but I was really touched by that bird in that tree, and indeed, there was snow that day, which was a very odd thing to have happen in June, especially in that area of Idaho. It happens sometimes a little bit more up north, but not there. It's really fun to take time to write about different things like that. I don't know. What do you like to write about? Sometimes I take inspiration from things that I see or feel or taste. Beautiful flowers, people I love, animals, the sky, that kind of thing. I'm excited because since I started this journey, I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of poets and really enjoyed getting to know them. One in particular, Rebecca, she has a book coming out as well. And I can't remember it off the top of my head, but tomorrow I'll remember to tell you exactly what her book is called. It actually just released, and it is amazing. It's an amazing, amazing book, especially if you're a person that has dealt with any kind of SA. I'll tell you, it's a book that is worth a read. It's healing. It's raw. It's amazing. And she's one of the people that has really been a key supporter over the last year, and having both of us release a book in about a month of each other has been pretty exciting. I hope to leave you today with a moment to really think about the gorgeous flowers, the gorgeous sky. You can see we still have cornfields out here. I'll be sad the day that they take the cornfields down. Those fields are going to become fodder for the livestock. We asked because I wondered how come we had corn for so long. But look at this sky. That's something to write about. Again, thank you for being here. Gamma Eclectic and Mundane Life Perspectives releases on October 14th, which is my father's 81st birthday. And yes, I chose that date on purpose. Have a really wonderful evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow.